Hello guys, Global Studio here today for your SolidWorks tips and tricks. In this video we are going to learn how to make this dry wall screw. So without any delay, let's start this video. Guys, this is going to be one of the very interesting video. So please watch this video fully and learn the tricks properly. This is the most detailed video out there in YouTube. Once you learn this video, you can start making any type of screws. Click to File, open New, and click to Part and click OK. Then take the right plane and create one center line like this. Give the smart dimension as 25 mm. Take line option and create one horizontal line like this. Create one vertical line and horizontal line again and join it here like this. Then take the 3-point arc and draw a arc like this, and then select the arc and select this horizontal line, make it tangent, make this height 10 mm. Give this dimension as 1.4 and trim the extra lines. Give this dimension as 4.1 and this one 0.5. Again take 3-point arc and create arc like this. Select both this arc and horizontal line and make this as tangent. Then trim the extra lines. Then give this radius as 3.5. And close the sketch like this and click OK. And go to Features and take the revolved boss or base and give 360-degree rotation. Now select this top face and create a sketch. Take this center rectangle and create one rectangle like this. Give this dimension as 4 and this dimension as 1 mm. Click OK and go to Features. Take the extruded cut option and give the depth 1.5 and then give the draft angle as 15 degree. As you can see guys here, I think this one is perfect, and give OK. We will check once. I think this is fine. We can reduce the depth also. We will make the depth as 1.25. I think this is fine. Now select the extruded cut and then select the circular pattern. Select this edge, make it 90 degree and make this one as 2 and click OK. As you can see, the slot is created now. Go to Reference Geometry and take the plane option and select this face, flip off, select the flip offset and make this dimension as 5. As you can see, we created a plane. Select this plane and create a sketch. Select this edge and click to this Convert Entities. As you can see, we created a circle here. Now we have to create a helix on this face. Go to curves and select the helix and spiral option. Select this circle and make the parameters as variable pitch. Then make the pitch value as 2, and this one also make the pitch value as 2, and give the revolution 5. As you can see, we created a helix. For the moment, just click OK. Now we have to create the variable pitch. For that we need dimension. Now we will learn how to create the dimension and how to take the dimension. So for that we have to create one sketch. Take the right plane and create a sketch. Take this center line and create one center line like this. After creating this center line, select this helix and just click to convert entities. Then take the line option and create lines. As you can see, I have created one line here. Then you have to offset this line by 2 mm. Give 2 mm here and make it reverse. Again you have to offset. Again you have to offset by 2 mm. Click to the reverse and click OK. And one more time we will do that. Click to the reverse and click OK. I think one more time we can do. Click to the reverse and click OK. Now we have to trim these extra lines, but before doing that, select these two edges and click to convert entities. Then trim all the extra lines out there. Like this, trim all the extra lines. Now take the smart dimension and mark this diameter. As you can see, 1.34. This one is 1.18 and this one is 0.9, and this one will zoom it little bit, and this one is 0.51. Now just exit the sketch. Guys, note down these values. We need these values while creating the variable helix. As you can see, 1.34, 1.18. Just edit the helix or spiral. Select the third row and create pitch 2, revolution 1, and revolution is 6th one, and this diameter is 1.34. Again 2 mm pitch, 7th revolution. This one is 1.18. Let's see the other dimensions also. 0.9 and 0.51. 2 mm pitch, 8th revolution, 0.9 is the dia. 2 mm pitch, 9th revolution, and 0.51 is the dia. And then click OK. As you can see guys, here we perfectly created the variable helix now. Now there is no need of this sketch, but for time being you can keep it. If any mistakes happen, then you can correct it using that sketch. Now we have to create the thread. Just select the front plane and create a sketch. Now we have to create the thread on this circular profile. Just select the front plane and select the sketch and go to normal view and select this helix or spiral and just select the convert entities. Create one center line like this and give this dimension 0.75. Then create a triangle like this. Make this height as 1 mm. Then make this angle 45 degree. This angle also make it as 45 degree. I think 30 degree is fine. Make it 30 degree. Make this angle as 30 degree. And then select all these 3 lines. Go to this option and take the copy entities. Then select this point and then copy it here on this edge. Now you can go and delete this sketch. You can delete all this sketch. For time being I am not considering this sketch, but you have to consider it, guys. Just exit the sketch and then take this swept bosser base, select the profile and select the helix. As you can see, guys, we perfectly created a drywall screw. You can increase the shaft dia of this, but before doing that you have to check the catalog whether there is a shaft diameter is more or not. Otherwise it is not reasonable to make this shaft diameter more. And don't forget to check the thread profile also in the catalog. Guys, take the product from catalog and try to model it here so that you can learn more from it. Simply modeling this screw will not give any knowledge, but trying it from catalog will make this modeling meaningful, because there will be more challenging shapes in the catalog. If you try to model that one, that will give more advantage in terms of modeling. I hope you guys learned this CAD modeling properly. If you guys learned anything from this video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I will meet you guys in the next video. Bye bye.